Job Vlog.
Okay, so some of you may have listened to my review of Bird Box, which has been on Netflix for a while now, a week and something, and I think that this is indicative of a trend, and this is a Pandora's box has been opened, the genie's out of the bottle, there's no going back type of trend, and that is the death of the movie star. The movie star is now a lost notion. I don't think kids can want to be movie stars. It's something that doesn't exist. It is the same as I want to be a stagecoach driver. Or what is it? A driver if it's a stagecoach? I want to, an occupation. I want to be in calligraphy. Like, I want to crush the papyrus for the king, and then write the scroll for the day. It's something that doesn't exist anymore. And I think that when you see what has happened just recently, it's another one of those watershed moments that tells you Vaughn was right all along. Now, Sandra Bullock, star of Bird Box, a big movie star, someone whom not all that long ago had a big box office hit in Gravity, a movie that wasn't very good, but a lot of people were duped into thinking it was, and it made some cash. This is a star who frequently does well at the box office, and has received acclaim and some scorn on occasion. But somebody that people like, that they will go to the movie theater to see her in movies, being reduced to straight-to-video Netflix shit. In addition to this, another heavy hitter of the dead rom-com genre, Jennifer Aniston. Also, straight to Netflix movie, Dumplin'. I haven't seen Dumplin', probably won't. Mostly because I know that my audience doesn't care about this kind of content, so if I put it out there, I will just make people unsubscribe my channel at an even faster rate than they already are. But here's another heavy hitter. A woman who puts out movies women would go see, who can't get a movie to go in theaters. Need another example for you? Julia Roberts. The queen of the rom-com, totally kicked into a series. They're calling it like her first TV series. Again, am I the only person who can understand that an Amazon, a Hulu, a Netflix series is really a web series? Isn't hers on Amazon Prime? Homecoming. Julia Roberts kicked into a series, can't get into theaters. We can't get women to go see them rom-coms. They're not empowering enough. We have to get women to go see the big blockbusters. That's where the money's at. We know the guys are going to go to the blockbusters. Now we just need to get the women into them. How do we do that? We make the protagonist female. Oh, well, we'll get the guy's money anyways. The girlfriend will be like, hey, I want my boyfriend to go with me to this. And the guy's like, well, I might have gone seen it anyways, and it is kind of action-y, and it's not a rom-com. Could be worse, okay. You just sold 2 tickets. And that's every movie coming around. With that in mind, they're like, hey, we can't get people to go as couples to a rom-com. It doesn't have the spectacle. The guys are not interested. There's no rom-com counter-programming coming out to butt heads with the big blockbusters. And the blockbusters, it just franchise crap. And I guess the likes of Sandra Bullock or Jennifer Aniston didn't want to play some superhero's mom, because that's the only kind of role they could have gotten if they wanted to get in on the DCEU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the whatever the hell else franchise, some kind of young adult crap. That's the only way a star can get into movies again, is by not being the star. Movie stars are not expendable. Movie stars are what the commoner in the crowd goes to see the movie for. And we are leaving that behind because Hollywood understands now that it is more affordable to have very expendable talent working at scale, near it, possibly getting a contract early, sign that 5-picture deal in case the first one blows up. Then you can lock Wonder Woman in cheap. And if we don't get along after a bit, we can just reboot. They've seen the power of rebooting, and they realize people have short memories. I run across goddamn Scottish children playing on Xbox Live who have no idea who Sean Connery is, and who think that James Bond starts with Daniel Craig. That's how powerful the media is. They told you something's restarted. You just as well assume it never happened before they said it did. When they start a story over, it's actually like they're wiping the slate clean of history. And that's the manipulation there. They realize now that they don't have to pay movie stars to get people to go see movies. So they cut corners there, and they make more money by being producers who don't even show up on set, but said, yeah, it would be a good idea to have a 7th installment of this series to make cash.